In this video, we will demonstrate how Phrazor, a self-service BI tool, can help HR teams plan better, improve process efficiencies, drive business value, and build competitive advantage. Let's take a look at how simply and swiftly Phrazor analyzes workforce data and auto-generates insights within minutes. The homepage gives you a preview of the project dashboard. It lists all your projects. For a detailed analysis and insights on some of the KPIs for any talent acquisition function within an organization, let's look at the HR Analytics report. The dashboard has been auto-generated from insight cards using values from the underlying dataset. Phrazor presents insights from the data at a granular level to help analyze and identify areas of action. The first insight presents a summary of the open positions. This chart here and the narrative provide a snippet of the number of offered positions, open vacancies, and manned positions at the end of Q2 2020 for the organization. From the insight, we know that the current manning is at 89.4% for the organization, which is a good sign. The insight reveals a spike in hiring by 6.1% since the last quarter, which is a positive growth rate. We further drill down to the distribution of vacancies to identify which region is contributing the most to the number of vacancies. The chart shows that the retail branch banking vertical has the highest vacancies in the north, followed by the west. To understand the position of open vacancies as of June 2020, we investigate further. From the total position summary, we got to know that there are 180 new open vacancies in the current quarter. It indicates the comparative distribution of new open vacancies in current versus previous quarters. This insight also helps identify which regions, cities, were the major contributors to the number of new vacancies and which grades make up this figure. The visualization below helps gauge the month-wise vacancy trend along the two quarters. This is an exclusive analysis of the hiring efforts to help determine the efficiency of hiring. It was visible that there has been a drop in the hiring cost across verticals as compared to the previous quarter, which is a good trend. This insight on hiring efficiency goes deeper to reveal the highs and lows of hiring cost at various levels, namely vertical, HR manager, and the recruitment source. It provides a good indication of the best performers and most effective source of recruitment. This chart shows a comparative analysis of hiring cost versus the hiring budget at a HR manager level, augmenting the narrative in the insight. After having looked into the open positions and hiring efficiency, we now look at the attrition trend. The graph represents a month-wise trend indicating the rise and fall in attrition across the organization along the year till date. Insights as granular as major underperforming supervisors can be retrieved from this analysis. The next chart reveals the top 10 underperforming supervisors and the corresponding attrition rates. We further drill down to analyze the supervisor performance in terms of attrition for personnel, grades, and verticals under the supervisor. This helps identify specific causes that may be contributing to the trend at a supervisory level. To further confirm the findings in the supervisor performance insight, we also look at the employee satisfaction inputs for the identified underperforming supervisors. The findings from the employee satisfaction score reinforce the underperformance of certain supervisors and reasons that are contributing to the organization's attrition rate. If you wish to make edits to the language or visualizations, you can switch to editor mode to access the cards and make edits. If you want to share the final report with members of your team, in the dashboard view, go to Share Report. Enter the email addresses and specify the nature of access you want to grant, view, or edit. You can also export the report in a PDF or PPT format for external distribution. This report uses hard data to present actionable insights in making soft-skill decisions related to the HR function. Phrazor helps visualize your data, provides in-depth diagnostic insights, and creates a storyline based on the analysis. If you are interested in exploring a customized solution relevant to your firm, write to us at sales@vphraze.com.